everybody, my name is Tanya and welcome to another Friday Reads. So I haven't read all that much this past week. I haven't, made all that much progress on a lot of things, so most of the stuff that I'm going to talk about this week I already talked about last week, but I still thought I'd share with you what I'm reading. There are a couple of things that I haven't talked about before, so let's get into it. So as I said, I'm still reading most of the things that I spoke about in my last week's Friday Reads video, but it is a long weekend in Victoria this weekend, so I'm hoping I will get a lot of reading done. I've got a few things on, but hoping around that I can get lots of reading time as well. The first book I'm reading at the moment is something that I started after my Friday Reads last week, and that is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This that I'm reading because it's a part of the shortlist for the BooktubeSFF Awards, and I am loving this so far. I'm not all that far in. I think I'm around 150 pages, so I've got a fair ways to go, but I'm really enjoying it, so pleased that I have picked this one up. I just haven't been getting around to reading it, so this is definitely the top priority to read this weekend. After that, for the BooktubeSFF Awards, I'm still planning on picking up Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. Very much looking forward to this. It's a chunky graphic novel, so hopefully I can get this read during the weekend as well. Then, as I mentioned in my wrap-up that went up yesterday for the Unhyped Reads Readathon, I'm still in the middle of 2 short story collections that I started during that week. So that's The Collected Stories of Beverly Farmer and Crazy Ladies of History. Crazy Ladies. And I don't think I've made any progress in the last week on these, so yep, they're still in my Friday Reads video. And now on to a couple of things that I haven't mentioned yet. The first one is something that I mentioned, the book club that I'm reading it for, but not the actual book itself, and that is I Call Myself a Feminist, The View from 25 Women Under 30, which I'm of course reading for the Feminist Orchestra book club organised by Jean at Bookish Swords. Again, all of the links about this one down in the description, but the book that we're reading for March, so the first month for the book club, is I Call Myself a Feminist. So I'm currently in the middle of this one. I am just past 100 pages into this, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a collection of essays, 25 essays from younger women, and there's also kind of different quotes interspersed between these essays that I'm really quite enjoying as well. It's definitely a quick, easy read at this point in time. I often think that essay collections are not my thing, mainly because I just don't read a lot of non-fiction in general, and I feel like I'm not going to get the same enjoyment out of reading an essay collection as I am out of reading fiction, but this is definitely really easy to read and quite compelling. The essays themselves are only very short, so it's easy to kind of read several in a go. I think I've read this 100 pages in a couple of chunks, so hoping I can devote some more time to this so I can actually dive into the discussion that's happening on the Goodreads group. And then the last book that I've currently got on go at the moment, because the rest of this isn't enough, is my audiobook. I finished my last audiobook on Monday, I believe, so I've just started this one this week, and that is David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. I'm currently about 8 hours into the audiobook and have around 27 hours to go, I believe, so I'm going to be listening to this one for quite a while yet. Probably will be for the next few Friday Reads videos, although I'm hoping I will get it finished in March, as I've got a buddy read planned for another Charles Dickens title, another Charles Dickens chunker in April, so I want to be clear and finish this one by the time that buddy read starts. So after the slight disappointment that was A Tale of Two Cities in February, I am very happy to say I'm very much enjoying this one. For all it is a story about horrible things that are happening to the character of David Copperfield, this is making me laugh out loud at parts. I'm finding it incredibly amusing, definitely enjoying the listening of this one. There are a lot of options for audiobooks for David Copperfield, and several that I'm interested in, but I have the version that's narrated by Simon Vance, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. He's doing the voices wonderfully. I know each of the characters, and he's definitely embodying a lot of the humour, and that's what I said before. I really like listening to Charles Dickens audiobooks because I find that they really express and really capture the humour very well in audio versions that you might miss in reading it if you're not so used to his style and an older fashioned style. I think anybody can listen to an audiobook of Dickens, even if you've struggled reading Dickens in the past. I think the audiobook makes it really easy, really entertaining, and I would highly recommend it. These are all the things that I have on the go at the moment, or are hoping to pick up next, so definitely enough to keep me occupied at the moment. As I said, hopefully the long weekend here will mean I get a lot of reading done, because I definitely want to dive into quite a lot of these. So let me know what you're reading down in the comments, and as always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!